You lie in bed. The lights are off. The room is quiet, but your sleep still doesn't come easily. Maybe your mind won't settle, or you wake up with a sore jaw, a headache, or stiffness in your face or neck. It's easy to blame age, stress, or hormones, but there's one quiet culprit many seniors never think to check: jaw tension. Yes, how your jaw rests, clenches, or tightens through the day, and especially at night, may be the hidden reason you're tossing and turning, grinding your teeth, or waking up unrested. Today, let's gently explore the surprising link between jaw tension and poor sleep, and how a few simple changes might help you rest more deeply tonight. Let's begin. Part 1. What is jaw tension? The quiet tightness you didn't know you were holding. Not all tension is loud. Not all discomfort announces itself with sharp pain or swelling. Some tension hides quietly, persistently, beneath the surface. And one of the most common hidden tensions in older adults is in a place we rarely think about: the jaw. Jaw tension is the chronic or unconscious tightening of the muscles around your jaw, mouth, and temples. It can happen while you're awake or without you even noticing while you sleep. You might not realize it until you wake up with a sore jaw. You hear a click when you yawn, your head aches near the temples, or your teeth feel sensitive for no clear reason. Most people assume these are unrelated symptoms, but often they're all connected by a tight, overworked jaw. After the age of 60, many things change gradually in the body. Muscle elasticity, bite alignment, especially with dentures or missing teeth, daily stress patterns, and even sleep posture. Together, these changes can lead to a constant, low-level clenching, so gentle that you don't feel it until fatigue or pain builds up. Some of the most common causes of jaw tension in seniors include: 1. Stress or emotional holding. We've all heard the phrase, grit your teeth and get through it. Many of us have lived that phrase through caregiving, grief, or quiet worry. The jaw is one of the first places the body locks down when under pressure, especially if emotions are being held in. You may have stopped talking about it, but your jaw never stopped holding it. 2. Tooth or denture issues. As teeth shift or fall out with age, the natural balance of the bite changes. This can create uneven pressure, leading the jaw to compensate, often by tensing during rest. Poor-fitting dentures or nighttime grinding can also strain the jaw joint, TMJ, leaving it inflamed or overworked. 3. Arthritis in the jaw joint. The temporomandibular joint, TMJ, is like a small hinge that lets you talk, chew, and yawn. Over time, this joint, like any other, can become inflamed, stiff, or irritated. In seniors with arthritis, TMJ discomfort often presents as clicking or popping, pain while eating, a sense that the jaw sticks for a moment. 4. Long-term habits. Decades of unconscious habits like clenching when concentrating, chewing only on one side, sleeping with a tight jaw or turned neck can create patterns of tension that build slowly and stay unnoticed. What jaw tension feels like. Some people feel jaw tension as a dull ache near the ears, soreness when chewing, headaches behind the eyes, a sense of fatigue in the face, or even tightness down the neck and into the shoulders. Others don't feel pain at all, just restlessness, poor sleep, or a general sense that their body won't fully let go. Take a moment right now. Unclench your jaw. Let your tongue rest softly at the bottom of your mouth. Breathe. Notice how even the smallest release can bring a wave of ease. Because jaw tension isn't just physical, it's often emotional, historical, and unconscious. And now that you're aware of it, you can begin to soften it, not with force, but with presence. Part 2. How jaw tension disrupts your sleep. When a tight jaw keeps the rest of you awake. We often think of poor sleep as something caused by noisy neighbors, aching joints, or simply getting older. But what if the real reason you can't sleep deeply is something most people overlook? Something as small and quiet as your jaw. You may not realize it, but when your jaw stays tight, clenched, or misaligned, it sends subtle messages to your brain and body all night long. Messages that say, stay alert, stay tense, stay ready. And with that message, deep rest becomes harder and harder to reach. When your jaw is tense, it doesn't just affect one area, it activates a chain reaction through your nervous system, your muscles, and even your breathing. Let's explore how this works. 1. Jaw clenching keeps your brain slightly on. During stress or alertness, many people unconsciously clench their jaw. It's the body's way of bracing. Unfortunately, many of us carry this habit into sleep. Even in light stages of sleep, jaw clenching activates the sympathetic nervous system, fight or flight, raises cortisol, the stress hormone, prevents the brain from fully entering deep, restorative stages like REM and slow wave sleep. So even if you sleep 7 or 8 hours, you may wake up tired simply because your body never fully relaxed. 2. Grinding or bruxism, fragment sleep without waking. Many seniors grind their teeth at night without realizing it. This condition, called sleep bruxism, is closely tied to anxiety, jaw misalignment, and certain medications. It causes microawakenings, jaw and neck soreness, headaches upon waking, and damage to teeth or dental work. Often, the person isn't aware it's happening, only that they wake up feeling off. 3. Tension radiates to neck, shoulders, and spine. The muscles around your jaw are connected to your neck, upper back, and even your posture while lying down. When your jaw is tight, these surrounding areas often stiffen in response. This leads to difficulty finding a comfortable sleeping position, tossing and turning at night, waking up with stiffness or a headache. A tight jaw can quietly anchor the entire upper body in tension without you knowing. 4. Shallow breathing and snoring. Jaw tension affects how your tongue and throat relax. This may lead to mouth breathing, which dries out your throat, snoring caused by narrow airways, interrupted breathing patterns, especially during deep sleep. In some cases, it may even contribute to mild sleep apnea, a condition that fragments rest and strains the heart over time. You may not feel one night of poor sleep, but over weeks and months, jaw-related sleep disruption can quietly lead to fatigue, mood changes, memory fog, lowered immunity, and even higher blood pressure, and you may never trace it back to your jaw because it never seemed like the cause. The jaw is where many people carry unspoken things: anger never expressed, worry never voiced, tears never cried. So when your jaw stays tight at night, it's not just muscle, it's memory. And when you soften your jaw, you're not just helping your sleep, you're giving your whole self permission to rest. You've held it all together for so long, you're allowed to let go now. Part 3. 5 gentle ways to release jaw tension before bed. Soft movements that tell your body, you can rest now. Jaw tension may be quiet, but it's powerful. It keeps your nervous system alert. It holds stress in your face. It whispers to your brain, we're still on guard. But here's the truth. You are no longer in a rush. You no longer have to clench, carry, or control everything. And with a few gentle bedtime habits, you can help your jaw and your whole body return to ease. Let's explore 5 simple healing practices that take just a few minutes but make a world of difference. 1. Jaw massage with fingertips. This is one of the simplest, most effective ways to invite your jaw to release. How to do it. Sit comfortably or lie in bed. Place your fingers just in front of your ears on the hinge where your jaw opens. Use small, slow circular motions. Work down along the jawline and across the cheeks. Breathe slowly. Take your time. 1 to 2 minutes is enough. Why it works. You're helping the overworked jaw muscles remember what softness feels like. Gentle touch tells your nervous system it's okay to stop bracing now. 2. Warm compress over the jaw. Heat is a universal signal of safety and relaxation. How to do it. Soak a clean towel in warm, not hot water. Wring it out and place it over your cheeks and jawline. Rest with it for 5 to 10 minutes while breathing slowly. Why it works. Warmth increases blood flow and loosens tight tissues. It's especially helpful if your tension is tied to arthritis or cold weather stiffness. This can become a quiet evening ritual, one that says, the day is done, the effort can end. 3. The conscious jaw drop exercise. Sometimes we don't even realize we're clenching. This short practice helps you reset. How to do it. Sit upright with your mouth gently closed. Breathe in through your nose. As you exhale, drop your jaw slightly open, just enough for your tongue to rest behind your bottom teeth. Let your face soften. Repeat 5 to 10 slow breaths. Why it works. It reminds your brain what a relaxed jaw feels like. Over time, it rewires your muscles to rest, not react. 4. Avoid chewing stressors in the evening. What you do with your mouth during the day affects how your jaw feels at night. What to avoid before bed. Chewing gum, crunchy snacks like nuts or chips, hard to chew meats, clenching while watching TV, or scrolling on your phone. Why it matters. Giving your jaw a break in the last 2 to 3 hours before bed allows the muscles to wind down, just like the rest of your body. Think of it like dimming the lights. You're signaling, Sleep is coming. 5. Full body awareness. The jaw in the bigger picture tension rarely stays in one place. This final practice helps your whole system let go. How to do it? Body scan meditation. Lie down in bed. Close your eyes. Start by bringing attention to your toes. Slowly move awareness up through your body: feet, legs, hips, stomach, chest. When you reach your jaw, pause. Soften it. Drop it. Let your tongue rest. Then continue to your forehead and scalp. Why it works: it integrates the jaw into your whole body's release, and it gently invites sleep without rushing. These aren't big fixes, they're small kindnesses. And when done with intention, they tell your body, you don't have to hold anymore. Not tonight. Tonight, you can rest because you've clenched through enough. Now it's time to unclench into peace. Part 4: the deeper message behind the clenching. What your jaw has been holding all these years. Sometimes a tight jaw isn't just a physical reaction, it's a story your body has carried silently, faithfully for decades. Because long before your jaw clenched from age or arthritis, it may have clenched from unspoken stress, grief never voiced, or responsibility carried too long. Your jaw doesn't just chew or speak, it holds back. It absorbs what couldn't be said. It keeps still when you had to be strong. We bite our tongue when we don't want to cause conflict. We grit our teeth through pain. We smile through sorrow. And somewhere along the way, the body forgets how to let go. For many older adults, jaw tension becomes a lifetime of holding, compressed into a few inches beneath the ears. It's the tension of raising children with little rest, walking through loss without breaking down, holding families together during hard seasons, keeping opinions to yourself for the sake of peace, carrying quiet burdens no one else saw. This kind of holding doesn't just disappear, it settles into the muscles. And when the world gets quiet at night, so does your awareness of it. You lie in bed, and without knowing it, you're still clenching. There is no shame in this. You were doing what needed to be done. You endured, you protected, you kept going. But now, in this season of life, the body that helped you survive is asking you to unclench so you can truly rest. And rest is not weakness, it's repair. You don't have to brace anymore. The storm has passed. You've earned peace. There's something sacred about softening the jaw. It's not just muscle, it's symbolic. To unclench is to surrender. To release is to trust. To open the mouth gently is to say, I no longer need to control every outcome. I am safe now. Your jaw has done its job. It helped you speak when needed and stay silent when no one was ready to hear. But now, it's time to make space for stillness. Not because everything is perfect, but because you are finally allowed to feel light again. A gentle practice to close the day. As you settle into bed tonight, try this. Place one hand lightly over your jaw, close your eyes. Whisper to yourself, you did enough today. You don't have to hold anymore. I give you permission to soften. Breathe. Let your jaw hang just a little. Let your face stop working and feel your whole body follow. This isn't just about improving your sleep. It's about reclaiming your softness. After decades of being strong, you are still strong. But now, you can be soft too, because healing doesn't always look like doing more. Sometimes it looks like letting go. One breath, one muscle, one memory at a time. Your jaw has held your story. Tonight, let it rest, and let the rest of you follow. Tonight, you learned that sleep isn't only about hours on the clock. It's also about what your body is still holding on to when the lights go out. And sometimes, the place that holds the most tension is the place we forget to notice: your jaw. It's been with you through decades of quiet strength. It clenched through grief, through effort, through silence. But now, in this sacred season of your life, you don't have to hold anymore. You are safe now. You are allowed to soften. You are allowed to rest. Healing doesn't always begin with medicine. Sometimes it begins with awareness, with stillness, with one breath and a jaw that finally lets go. So tonight, let your hands rest. Let your breath deepen. Let your jaw soften, and know that your body, after everything, is still worthy of peace. If this gave you clarity or comfort, like the video to help others find healing in small, quiet ways. Share it with a friend who might be struggling to sleep. Subscribe to True Senior Wisdom for weekly guidance on aging gently, sleeping deeply, and living with quiet strength. You've done enough today, and your body knows it. Good night. Sleep softly, and thank your jaw for all the years it protected you and for finally letting go.